Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Stranger Things Season 1 Episode 7. If you want to watch our uncut to these reactions, links to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode was a really good one. Everyone was on their separate missions again. Joyce and Hopper went to visit this woman called Terry Ives, who apparently was tested on in the lab several years ago, but she's like in a catatonic state now where she's just non-responsive. She talks about her daughter Jane. She was pregnant while she was getting the test done, and the lab told her that she miscarried in her 3rd trimester, but she believes that her daughter is still alive, or she believes her daughter is alive and has superpowers and that she'll come back someday. So it looks like that would be 11 based on the description.
It's gotta be. Like, come on, like, you pretty much described 11 there. Like, you know,
if she's right, it could just be a coincidence and that she, you know, is mentally unfit and just having these delusions.
I don't know, it just feels unlikely, like making up like that whole thing with having a daughter, you know. And
yeah, but it did help. I think Hopper was considering it because he obviously has been chasing Eleven's path this whole time without knowing, and he was thinking, you know, Will might not have a shaved head, it could be this girl, she could be real. So yeah, the thing is if it is Eleven's mum, would she be in a place to look after her, like if they got reunited?
I highly doubt it. It's been too long. I think she's been through so much trauma, and although seeing her daughter might bring back some of those happy feelings for her, I don't think it will be enough for her to properly look after 11.
And Nancy and Jonathan were buying like guns and stuff from a shop because they were planning to go on a hunt, and then they ran into Steve and his gang who were spray painting profanities about Nancy on billboards and stuff. So Steve and Jonathan ended up engaging in a fight and Jonathan got arrested. I really underestimated Jonathan and I apologise for that. I thought he's gonna lose.
Nah, Jonathan's got it in the bag, like, you know.
Steve got beat up pretty bad, so
Steve,
yeah.
His face was like gross. Jonathan proper rearranged his face, and rightly so. Steve, oh, he's such a piece of work. Like,
he didn't even ask her or confront her about it.
He's so insecure as a man that he would go out and humiliate her, like he has been humiliated by Nancy being seen with Jonathan. Like, he is so small and so insecure that he would do something so juvenile, and I hate Steve now, and he might redeem himself later on down the line, but right now he's a horrible guy, and I hope Nancy just splits it off with him, you know, because he's horrible. And why would Nancy want to be with someone like that calls her a slut in front of the whole town?
I don't really think there's any way they can get, like, if she decides to go back with him, I will lose respect for her for going back to someone that does that. Like, yeah, he's popular, but who gives a shit when he's saying that about you?
Who gives a crap? Like, come on, Jonathan is perfect. I really ship her and Jonathan right now. I feel like they're just so good.
He's not perfect though. He's
not perfect. He's not perfect. But, you know, I think they work together as a team really well.
Yeah,
and
they're definitely the better option.
Definitely better. And I feel like Jonathan needs someone like Nancy to be a good distraction from the shit that goes on in his life with, you know, Will losing his brother, you know. I feel like he needs a friend. They're working on it
together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, it's not really a distraction, it's more like this is bringing them together, the focusing on this.
I suppose. But I guess Nancy is a really good person to talk to for him, and I think it's just nice having her there so he isn't alone. And I feel like he does feel alone a lot of the time because his mum, you know, as good as she is with trying to find her son, she's been a bit distant from Jonathan, her other son, because she's trying to find Will, her son. So I feel like there has been that distance between them at the moment. So I feel like having Nancy there is good for him.
And Mike and Dustin went on the lookout for 11 after she had run off, but they encountered their bullies in the woods, and one of them, the one that 11 made pee himself, He said to Mike, "You have to jump off this cliff or whatever it was, or I'll cut out Dustin's gums." And I mean, first off, disgusting that a child is threatening that and had a knife on him.
He had a knife to his neck. Like, that is brutal.
Psycho. And then Mike, like, he just proved the bond of the group. It was such a sweet scene. He jumped off. 11 thankfully came along and lifted him back off.
It was
truly
amazing.
Showcasing her powers.
It was incredible scenes. Like,
so good.
I just love how Mike, like, he's such a good friend. He was willing to jump to potentially his death for Dustin. Like, there was rocks below. He could have hit one. He was willing to do it, and he proved that he was willing to do it. And a lucky 11 was there, you know.
You would never ever forget that. Like,
No.
if you were in Dustin's position and someone literally jumped off a cliff at you, you wouldn't forget it.
That is best friend forever and ever material right there. Like, he's willing to sacrifice himself for you.
And also, I've just remembered, considering earlier on in the episode, Dustin was like, "Oh, I know I'm not your best friend. Lucas is your best friend. Then it's Will. I know I'm last in the pecking order because I'm the new guy." But that just proved that he loves him. Oh,
I know! He really did prove it. And I think Mike at the time did say, "No, you are a best friend as well," you know, like... they're just such a close-knit group of friends, and I love it. It's just so sweet. And
also, it was really sweet because after 11 came along, Dustin was like, "She's our friend. Don't fuck with her.
Do not fuck with us. You know,
she's
she
crazy."
will own you.
But the fact that he called her a friend after 11, like, learned, that's a word that she's learned, and she's never felt like a friend to anyone. And then
I know, like they're all just kids, and but they are just such a good, like, group for each other. Like, 11 is learning a lot from Mike, Dustin, Lucas, you know. She's learning a lot from them and learning what means to be that
like,
age.
She's unlocked some of her trauma, and we saw last episode how they used to put her in this tank and she'd go into this place. Like, she'd somehow get into the other world inside her head. I don't know how it all works.
I don't know.
But she opened the gate, and we saw how she'd opened the gate, and so she completely blames herself, and she said that she's a monster.
You don't need it.
Oh, she liked that wig.
Still pretty. Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty. Really pretty.
Oh,
just so sweet.
yeah, she's so timid, so cute.
They're not gonna kiss on.
Guys, it's Lucas. I think he's in trouble.
The bears! Men are coming! All of them! Do you hear
Come on, Lucas, you're warning them. That's great.
Yeah, he's warning the whole town.
Code name or something.
No. Oh God, there's so many.
So many vans.
Is 11 literally got to run and those two boys are on bikes? That's not fair.
They're just running with their bikes.
All right then.
Go,
Run!
go.
Lucas! Where are they? I don't know.
I think we lost him.
Keep going.
No,
go.
you didn't.
Never stop. Never stop.
Never stop.
Oh.
11's doing something. Oh.
Oh my
shit.
God.
Those boys like, what just happened?
It's like, wow, I'm so proud, my child. This takes me back to when we were kids and our high adrenaline situations were like running away from someone that we recognised in the street, and now they're out here outrunning love people.
I know, like 10 vans of them.
Did you see what you did to that van?
No,
Yeah.
Dustin. We missed it.
I mean, that was awesome.
It was awesome.
Oh.
I was wrong.
Oh, this is big for Lucas as well.
Friends don't lie. I'm sorry, too.
Oh, this
Me
is
too.
so sweet.
So cute.
Everyone's emotional here, but there's something you need to see.
Oh yeah, the guns.
I want to see you in my office.
Maybe
You won't
we'll
believe
get a
me.
team up.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a try?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
give him a
believe you,
try,
actually.
Jonathan. He knows. Here we go.
What
She had
evidence are they
ID.
looking for?
Well, evidence of 11, obviously.
But they just saw her. They chased her. She
So-
flipped over a fucking van.
We just need to know if you've seen her in the past week. No.
Absolutely not. Our son with a girl?
You tell me that my son is hiding some girl and that he's in danger, but you can't tell us why? And you expect me to remain calm?
I would be her in this situation.
I'm surprised they didn't just kill them.
Your son, Michael, is in real danger.
What? No, he's
We
not.
want to help him.
The place is like a fortress.
Well, what do we do?
I don't know, but we can't
I
go
suppose they treat 11 like a weapon.
What the hell?
Get inside. Are you serious? Can you imagine if we were kids and we were in this situation? This would be terrifying.
We would be a mess.
We would be a mess.
What if this thing took you too? You risked your life. And Nancy's.
I thought I could save Will, and I still do.
This is not yours to fix alone.
I think she just cares about him. She didn't want him to go.
Calm
What
down.
is your
What's that?
name, deputy?
Oh,
I'm an
what
officer.
now?
Oh no!
A psychotic child broke his arm.
He was
Whoa.
threatening to
That
cut
tone.
someone's
Do you hear that
gums
tone?
out.
Get the nut job out of my office.
Like a freak.
Now he's interested.
Head shade. She doesn't even look like a girl. She always hangs out with those losers.
Losers? What losers?
Losers.
Oh my god! Steve looks so bad.
Got an image of him making that face while he and Nancy are screwing.
Carol, for once in your life, shut your damn mouth.
What?
Hey, what's your problem, man? You're both assholes. That's my problem. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. You shouldn't have done that.
I don't know what's gotten into you, man, but you don't talk to her that way.
Get out of my face.
Or what?
God, they're horrible,
You gonna
aren't
find me
they?
out too?
I just see behaving people like that.
He's over there.
They haven't found him. Not yet, at least.
Nancy, you think you can take on all those guys? Like, come on, be smart.
Any idea where he might have gone?
No, I don't.
I need you to think.
I don't know. We haven't talked a lot.
Yeah,
and lately,
she
Yeah,
actually
don't
cares
talk.
about her
I
brother
also know
deep
about that he
down.
might go.
The lights.
No time for that, Nancy. We'll talk about it later.
Mike, do you copy?
Okay, this is really weird.
Don't answer.
Get someone else
Said it
on.
was an emergency. What if it's a trick?
You know you're in trouble, and we know about the girl.
Why is she with the chief?
Just answer it.
Just answer it.
But you gotta pick up.
Yes.
I'm here. We're here.
So dramatic. It's Mike. I'm here.
It's over. God, Steve, you actually going to be a good person?
Is he gonna clean that before he cleans his face?
Oh, go on, Steve. You're actually doing a good deed for once. I mean, you made the mess.
A little bit of respect back there.
1% of my respect back for him from
I know.
0.
I mean, I never really liked him from the start, to be honest.
This is our government. They're on our side.
They're not
God.
on your side.
That man gives me the creeps.
You have good instincts.
Why would the chief set us up? Nancy, maybe, but the chief?
That's how we're seeing.
Shit!
No, it's
Wait,
fine. They're not
they
the
the
lab
good guys?
bands.
Lando.
Wait,
Oh.
who is that?
Lab people, I guess. Oh no.
No, they're in there. But they're going to be gone, aren't they?
Was that Hopper?
Hopper! Yes!
Alright, let's go.
Love that.
Who
Hopper
needs guns when you've got his fist?
He's not really hugging
So-
back though, is
Worried
he?
about you.
This is so weird.
Me too. We're the acrobat. Will and Barbara. And that monster. They're this flea. And this is the Upside Down, where Will is hiding. The only way to get there is through a rip of time and space.
A gate.
Look at them
We'll be trapped
explaining
off in
all
his lab
this.
With our compasses.
She's
We
trying
know
to
she's
find
got to
her.
Will before, but we've never had Barb.
I'm sorry.
It's gone.
What's wrong? What happened?
Oh, was it Will?
I can't find them.
I'm sure they are there. Or is 11 lying?
Hey, you know why they did that? You know what that is?
Oh, it's that
Teacher?
weird
Melted
teacher!
plastic and microwave bubblegum.
Is this what you do with your dates, sir?
Do you know anything about sensory deprivation tanks? Specifically how to build one?
Oh my god, they're gonna do what he did to 11.
Fun?
Fun!
Well,
Teacher first, human being
How much?
second.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
He's my brother.
listen to me. I'm gonna find him. Alright?
How are you
You gotta
gonna
trust
get
me
to him,
on this.
Hopper?
I am going to find him.
I love Hopper.
Nancy is made for this.
When did she get so badass?
All this sneaking around with Steve has taught her a thing or two about getting through locked doors.
No more secrets, okay? From now on, we tell each other everything.
And they need a better relationship.
Do you like Jonathan now? What? No. Do you like 11? What? No, ew. Gross.
I love that.
No more secrets.
No more secrets.
I'm gonna be there with you the whole time. And if it ever gets too scary in that place,
She's probably never had this before. They would just shove her in there without even a warning, and now...
I know, this time, like, she's giving her a lifeline. God, she can't see anything. This is really sense deprivating. Really is.
That is what it is.
That is what it is. I'm explaining the obvious.
I hate that this looks like a VR game.
She's turning dark.
What even is it? Just endless darkness. Oh,
ooh, what's that?
Bob.
That's not Bob, is it? Ew! Is that... Oh my god.
Oh!
Bob is gone!
Is Barb okay? Is she okay?
Gone.
It's okay. God!
I will.
It's okay, we're right here.
Stop crying, I will.
Oh, she's getting through to her.
Oh, she can hear her. That's good. Tell me he's okay. Oh, he's okay.
Tell him I'm coming. Mom is coming. Mom is coming.
She's not awake though.
She's coming for you.
Hurry. Is it here? Oh.
He's gone. Whoa.
Are you kidding me? He's
You can't
my
go
son,
alone.
Hop. My son. I'm going.
I know, you're not arguing with Joyce here.
No, Mom, I can help.
I need you to stay.
Joyce!
We can't
Yeah.
just sit here and let it get done too.
You still want to try it out?
I want to finish what we started.
Oh.
God.
For me before, didn't it?
Well, did it?
God, is he kind of...
Trust me.
Just as they got the fence fixed.
Are you serious? That police station is so badly armed.
Don't move!
Oh no.
All right, move in.
This didn't go well, did it?
All right. Let me do the talking.
Oh, poor Will.
Oh, he's singing that song.
Are those flames? Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh.
I thought Hopper and Joyce were going to go to Will's hiding spot, but they went to Hawkins' lab.
He wants to go to the hiding spot in the Upside Down, so they have to go to the lab to get there. That's why he was asking for the location, I think, so that he could try and work his way around, like, you know, figuring out how to get there once he's in the Upside Down. But yeah, I'm still very confused about how this whole, you know, Eleven's mind palace works with it, because the Upside Down we know is an alternate version of reality, so like it's exactly the same as, you know, Earth, but upside down, and, you know, the locations are still the same, but in her mind it's all empty besides these figures that she sees. So, like, they probably explained it last episode, but I just can't comprehend it, but I'm still so confused as to how it all works.
I mean, this isn't normal by any means. Like, this is totally out of anything normal in our world, and it's purely created by the creators, so trying to get into their mind is quite hard to do. The way I understand it is just like the Upside Down world is Earth, but darker, and I think it's sort of tailored to your own mind. Like 11, she seeks these people out, so they come to her. Like when she was trying to find Barb, Barb just appears.
Yeah.
And when she's trying to find Will just appears. So I feel like each Upside Down world is sort of tailored to you and what you want out of it. That's sort of what I see, but it's probably completely wrong. But yeah, that's sort of how I can see it. I don't know if 11, she's been there so many times, I'm sure, over her life, that she knows how to do those things. And I'm wondering if every human has the ability, once deprived of all senses, to do that whole mind palace thing of going into the upside down world. I don't know if that's just Eleven's ability, or can everyone do that?
Well, it must be just her, because of the amount of like training that she's received, or if you can call it training. The amount of, because you know not everyone has these powers. I think it must be something to do with her powers. I don't really know what the aim of the lab people ever was. Now obviously it's to try and catch and get control of this monster. I don't really know what they want, whether they want to stop the monster or whether I
think they just want to keep going, keep discovering, keep finding these things. I think that's all they want.
Experiment.
Yeah, they're just there
to care about the consequences.
Exactly. I don't think they care about the consequences to the human race. I don't think they care about anything other than finding these things and making money off of it.
I loved the fact that they all came together. That's what I've been wanting for the longest time. But I really loved the dynamic between Eleven and Joyce, and how she was there to calm her down and pull her out, because that's the kind of care and love that she has never ever received before from her own father, if we can even call him that. And then this random strange woman has just shown her more empathy and care than she's ever received. Like, how sad is that? And she hugged her after she came out of the sensory deprivation thing, and it was just so sweet.
I hope Joyce is present in Eleven's life going forward. Like, Joyce is such a lovely maternal woman that would literally comfort anyone in time of crisis, and Eleven, she's just a kid. Like, she hasn't had any comfort, any like guidance or just warmth in her entire life. Just that creepy guy at the lab, you know, she's never had a hug, like realistically, from someone that means good intentions. Like, it's just so sad. And when Joyce was, you know, comforting her, it is really sweet. And I hope Joyce is there for Eleven and, you know, can adopt her.
I also quite like the turnaround of some of the characters, like Nancy realising how distant she is from her brother now and realising she does actually care about him, but they are also still siblings and they're not going to tell each other when they have a crush on people because, ew, not that close. And then also Steve as well. Steve clapping back at his friends, telling them they were in the wrong to do that, and then hopefully leaving them in the dust and going off to clean the sign himself. Like, he was still in the wrong to stand by and let them do that, but he was angry, and I think now he realises that he was in the wrong, so I respect him a little bit for that.
Yeah, amends were made, they're all on good terms, and they're all working together, and I have been wanting that, and I think they're going to be a lot stronger now. Like, I
mean, I still don't ship him and Nancy whatsoever. Nancy and Jonathan all the way. Now Nancy and Jonathan are going to be... They've gone off with their bear traps and their army supplies, planning to go and kill the thing themselves.
This is such a bad idea.
They think they have the capability to do it. They're like, we can't let them just go into the pit themselves and die. Let's do it ourselves.
I know, Barb has died. Like, this is confirmation for Nancy, and she's like, do you know what? I'm going to do it myself. Like, she thinks she can do it. I don't think so. I think that this is totally going to be screwed. But some good can come of this. If Jonathan and Nancy could distract the demon in there, then Hopper and Joyce, if they get let go by these soldiers, they could go in, get Will, come back out. Job's a good one. Like if someone's distracting one end and saving the other end, it might be okay.
Yes, hopefully they can manage to do something to kill it. Hopefully Hopper and Joyce don't actually get in any legal trouble.
I know, I hope not.
I mean, Hopper's a cop, so I'm sure he could worm his way out of the situation, but I don't know about Joyce.
I mean, can it get any worse for Joyce?
And I also thought it was really funny of the science teacher to help him out while he was on a date.
Legit! Brought a date back to his house. watching this horrible horror movie that's gory as hell, and it answers the phone to this kid in your science class. Like, okay, sleep deprivation checks, hold my drink, I need to talk to Dustin about this. She's probably in the other room like, bruh, I'm going home. Like, it was iconic. Like, he was so unaware of just, everything.
That's a nice teacher right there.
Dedicated to the kids, you can say that, you know, always, you know, just there to give away his science knowledge.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 1 episode 7 of Stranger Things. If you want to watch our encore reactions to Stranger Things, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for episode 8. Bye!
Bye!